Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.
Well, AI agents are becoming more commonplace in the customer service and e-commerce space, but how are they perceived by consumers and can they really build consumer trust? Vala Afshar, the Chief Digital Evangelist with Salesforce, joins us now to share the findings of their latest research which answers these questions. Vala, we'll be discussing the state of AI-connected customer research, but first, I'd like to hear about your journey with Salesforce.
Good morning, Carl. Thank you for having me. I've known Salesforce for nearly 22 years. The first 12 years, I was an incredibly happy Salesforce customer. I used the technology to triple the size of my business. And then for nearly the last 10 years, I'm part of the engineering organization at Salesforce, conducting research, helping better understand market trends, working with our trailblazer customers, and helping advance our technology roadmap based on the collective genius of our communities.
How did the Salesforce technology assist and support you in trebling the size of your own business?
Ultimately, our focus was to make sure that the marriage experience was better than the courtship experience once the sales was complete. And in order to create, a healthy relationship with your customers, remember the R in CRM is relationships, it was important for us to build our anticipatory muscles, to create an opportunity where we leverage data and automation to create a 360 single pane glass view of our customers, our partners, and our communities. So we essentially created a data-driven culture where we approached delivering value at the speed of need as our core value and guiding principle. And it's incredible. Software is fantastic in terms of removing friction, helping you build and anticipate your stakeholder needs, and then really adopt automation mindset where you can remove waste and create an environment where you can deliver value at the speed of need. And it's your customer that defines that speed. So technology is something that can help you do that.
So as a major global player in the platform as a service industry, how is Salesforce adopting AI within its own organization?
That's a great question. For the first time, technology is not just offering tools for people to do work. AI today, it's providing intelligent, scalable digital labor that can perform jobs autonomously. So you don't have to wait for human input. When we're talking about artificial intelligence, specifically generative AI and agentic AI, you now have AI agents that can analyze information, make decisions, take actions independently, adapting and learning as you go. So this is not just about a new technology. In my humble opinion, this is about a new world. And at Salesforce, we're customer zero. I mean, regardless of what technology, whether it's agentic AI, we call it Agent Force. That's the name we have for our AI capabilities. I'll give you an example. At Salesforce over the past several months, we've enabled 50 applications that are powered by AI and agentic AI. This is a cross-functional effort with our CIO, our AI research team, our people success leaders. It's a team organized effort in terms of understanding the jobs to be done and what can be done and delegated to agentic AI. And the results show that in the last 90 days at my company, Salesforce, we have saved about 50,000 hours of work. That relates to, or that translates to 25 man years of work just in the last 90 days. So when we think about retailers and consumer behavior in this study that you referenced, the AI, state of AI connected customer, which is 15,000 consumers around the world, Salesforce's own experience on adapting agentic AI and generative AI has shown incredible results. We're actually bringing joy back to work.
Huh.
Who wants to go to work and do repetitive, mundane tasks? I don't. And neither do my 75,000 colleagues at Salesforce. So it's delightful to see the level of creativity, productivity, and frankly, joy that technology can bring into your organization.
Talk to us about the aims of the state of AI connected customer research and its key findings.
So this is, I believe, the 8th year. So we've been looking at, in this case, the most recent state of AI connected customer research revealed several things. Consumer trust in companies is at a record low, which was an important finding. And AI is raising the stakes for brands. When we look at specific results from the state of the AI connected customer, and this is important because these 15,000 customers, which include data points from Ireland, suggest that we'll see $200 billion in online sales that will be influenced by AI this holiday season. That's a significant number that's going to be influenced by AI, and AI agents are on the rise. So this is critically important. Now, 76% of consumers in Ireland expect consistent interactions across departments. This is greater than the globally, it's 69%. So the Irish consumer is more demanding based on our findings. And nearly 3/4, 74% of consumers in Ireland trust companies less than they did a year ago. Now, globally, that number is 72%. And in Ireland, it's 74%. So again, business leaders need to recognize that trust is declining. Rise of AI is increasing. In fact, younger consumers are really most open to AI agents. About 51% of Gen Z are comfortable with AI agents shopping for them, compared to 16% of, for example, baby boomers. Now, it's not just about trust. The research also found that consumers also want best-in-class experiences. 3/4 of consumers expect consistent interactions across departments. Unfortunately, the research shows that vast majority of interactions require multiple interactions until you have delivered a solution. And 65% of consumers prefer using fewer touch points to get the information. Now, having said all of that, better deals are still the top driver for consumers in terms of switching to a new brand. So you do want to get the most value. Customer service experience is top of mind, and convenience, and consistent products and service quality. So those are still important factors. But, nearly half of consumers in the research said poor customer service experience will stop them from making a repeat purchase. So, 1 in 2 are going to move to another alternative if you deliver poor service. And 40% of the consumers said that inconvenience, like a difficult return process or a clunky purchase experience, will cause them to switch brands. So these are things that, all retailers and business leaders need to keep in mind.
And Vala, why has consumer trust declined to record low levels?
I think that, if you're a digital native, I'm a digital immigrant, Carl. I wasn't born with mobile, social, cloud, Internet of Things in my lifetime, but I have a 14-year-old son who I consider to be a digital native. You're looking for value at the speed of need. In this hyper-connected knowledge-sharing economy, you're looking for less friction. You're looking for personalization. I think the currencies that matter most today is speed, scale, intelligence, personalization. So, think about a large retailer, for example, who's part of that $200 billion of revenue powered by AI. Traditionally, you'd have human workers, or you'd have pre-programmed software that might handle customer inquiries or inventory updates. But now you have intelligent digital agents that can respond to your customer questions in real time. They can monitor stock levels. They can look at reordering inventory. They can coordinate with shipping providers without human intervention. So this software now is smart enough where they're able to enable an entirely new scale of operation that wasn't possible before. We see that at Salesforce. We have, clients like Saks Fifth Avenue. Saks is elevating luxury shopping with unified data and AI service agents. So they're committed to delivering a high touch luxury experience and they're using agentic AI, Agent Force, as part of their vision. So it's not just managing routine inquiries like order status returns. It's really customer service agents focused on, delivering a personalized service, and then giving their employees an opportunity to be trusted advisors, luxury advisors, creating an incredible shopping experience and fostering loyalty. And it's not just retailers like Saks Fifth. The answer to your question is, why is trust eroding? I believe when businesses ignore these transformative technologies like generative AI and agentic AI, they're not going to be able to anticipate the needs of their stakeholders, and they're not going to be able to deliver value at the speed of need. And ROI is incredibly profound. I'm a Wiley author myself. My last book was published with Wiley. Wiley is a trusted leader in the research space. Wiley is an Agent Force user and a Salesforce customer. They're using AI as a productivity tool and onboarding seasonal agents 50% faster. And that's leading to a 200+% return on their investment. They're saving nearly $250,000 in savings, and they're resolving cases 40% faster. So, it's every industry. I've been on the road, by the way, for the last 7 weeks. And Heathrow, as an example, when you talk about the importance of trust in AI, you've got 1,000 flights a day to 200 destinations, one of the most populated airports in the world. And Heathrow is using Agent Force to deliver information to their, the travelers. And right now, Salesforce, we have a 95% accuracy rate with Agent Force, lowering stress for all these travelers during holiday season. And 40% of those travelers don't speak English. So Agent Force is allowing us to use, voice-to-text translation capabilities, servicing all these millions of travelers through just one airport. So again, trust now is, to me, a function of the currencies that matter most, and that's speed, that's scale, that's personalization, that's intelligence. And frankly, if as a company you don't deliver those building blocks and value components, there's lots of choices for consumers. They can go elsewhere.
And what are the important factors to be considered when deploying AI agents?
Great question. At my company, Salesforce, trust is our number one core value. So I think it's critically important that every business leader, every company understands that the survey results show that trust is declining and eroding, and the rise of AI is increasing. So it's critically important that there's transparency as part of your guiding principle when you're building consumer confidence in AI agents. And so trust has to be your guiding principle. And trust is competence plus capability. When we're talking about trust, competence is you have to be reliable and capable, both. And character is integrity plus benevolence. What is your motivation when you design these AI agents? Is it to relieve and eliminate friction? Is it to deliver value at the speed of need? Is it to educate and inspire your users? Benevolence is critically important. So your intentions drive a significant role in terms of how you design agentic AI in the enterprise. But please rest assured, Karl, every business competing in a hyper-connected knowledge-sharing economy will have an agentic layer that allows the company to engage with their stakeholders, employees, customers, partners, communities in the fastest, most personalized, most relevant way. And this is just a new world. And our survey of 15,000 consumers validate this point strongly.
And Vala, finally, for any business owner listening this morning that would like to deploy AI agents within their business, what's the starting point?
The starting point first is to understand that this technology can be literally implemented in days, weeks. Most importantly is recognizing we're entering this new era of autonomous AI agent, and this revolution, it will fundamentally change business. We have hundreds of customers, approaching thousands of customers at Salesforce that literally within hours are able to build their own agents. And then within days and weeks can implement their agents in their business. So we've been on this journey for 10 years. We've invested billions of dollars in the capabilities that we now can deliver to our customers in matters of, again, hours, days, and weeks. I think my best advice would be you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start in order to be great. And in order to be great in this era of agentic AI, please don't wait. 2023 was the year of exploring, experimenting, investigating generative AI and agentic AI. 2024 has been the year of implementing generative and agentic AI. Again, Salesforce is saving man years on a weekly, monthly basis. And surely 2025 is going to be the year of expanding deployment and adoption of agentic AI, what we call Agent Force. So don't wait. It will be hard for you to compete and win if you ignore what is electricity for the 21st century.
Well, if you've just tuned in, that was Vala Afshar, the Chief Digital Evangelist with Salesforce, and I would like to thank Vala for sharing these insights with us this morning.
Southeast Radio's Business Matters with Karl Fitzpatrick.